If you could design a school curriculum for the next generation, not just about media, but life, what are the 3 subject or skills that you would make mandatory?
Self-sustainability, growing food. Oh, excuse me, I'm choking. Learning how to grow your own food be massively important. You know, you're reading and writing and all that sort of stuff, but learning how to survive, we don't learn any of that. You know, everything that keeps us alive is done by someone else over there somewhere. So that would be number 1, getting your hands dirty and your feet dirty in the soil and learning how to fend for yourself and to survive. Also learning about how division has been sown historically. So we learn about, you know, depending on what age you are, you might learn about the world wars, you might learn about Henry VIII chopping his wife's head off and all that sort of stuff. So you learn about events throughout history, but there's never any context really provided to it. They give you dates and times and places and what happened, but not the backstory of, okay, well, how was that allowed to happen? How did that many people agree to support the Nazis into power, or agree to follow Pol Pot, you know, or whatever? So I think history, but genuine history would be important, because I think kids need to know what's happened so you can learn from that in the future and start to spot red flags. You know, I think, for instance, I didn't stop learning about, and I may well have not heard the official story, but we didn't stop learning about World War II when I was at school. We didn't hear about communism. We weren't taught about the Bolsheviks and the Soviet Revolution and all that stuff. We didn't learn any of that. So when communism started to come into the schools, I mean, fortunately, I'd probably left by that point. No one spotted it. No one went, well, actually, no, I've learned about this before. But you could learn about the Nazis as much as you liked. So that would be another thing. So growing your own food, history, but real history, what happened, not what they said happened, basically. And then I would have art, expression. So music, drawing, building, creating, anything creative, whatever you might like. Because people say, I hear it all the time from people, actually, oh, I'm not a very creative person. Well, you are, because everyone is. It's just not in a particular realm. You might not be able to write a song, or you might not feel that you can write a song, but you might be able to create something else. You might be able to sculpt something or whatever. So that would be one as well, because you're getting the other side of your brain working then as well.
Even skills, you still have to practice them.
Oh, exactly.
You know.
Oh yeah, no one can pick up a guitar and play it.
Started off being able to, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And it's about also, you know, finding things that you love, the things that you're passionate about, and it's not, certain things are not for everyone. Like when I was at school, I was just looking out the window watching the kids playing football in their PE lessons, and the teachers didn't like me very much, and that's fine. But they would have looked at me, it's just like, oh God, he's just not bothered. It's like, no, I'm really bothered about that. Like, I love that. So I think, you know, having teachers around kids that genuinely love kids and like children, which I don't think you find. Like, I remember when I go back to school, I could probably name Mr. Clark, Mrs. Kadite, and Mrs. Wood. They were 3 teachers that I had that I knew love kids, and they were teachers because they just loved kids. The others, I mean, you used to be terrified of them.
It was just a job.
Yeah, no, I look back and I think, I mean, it was the 1980s, so it was a bit different, but I look back at some of my teachers and I think, you should have never been a million miles near kids in a million years.